Once upon a time, bad bitch Eva Villain lived in the city.
Today's date is October 2nd, 2024, and today I wanted to share my gluten-free journey. Like last month or sometime in September, I went through my first ever colonoscopy, and because of that, I did have to do like a cleansing or a diet prep 1 week before the procedure. And one of the main components of that diet prep was eliminating wheat. But before that, for years and years and years, I've always just touted or been sold on the fact that wheat is just a healthier alternative in regards to bread, etc. So prior to my diet prep for my colonoscopy, that's what I was getting. I was getting like wheat bread, rye bread, just eating crackers, just not giving it a second thought. What I didn't realize was all that heartburn that I was experiencing throughout the day was being triggered by all the wheat and non-gluten free food products that I was eating. I didn't know. I was not aware. What brought about this awareness of my gluten-free intolerance was that diet prep where I did eliminate wheat. Because in the mornings before I discovered that, I would, toast myself some wheat bread, spread, avocado on it, put a fried egg, top it with fried egg, sprinkle all my toppings on it, and eat that for breakfast and throughout the whole day. Or like I would eat a bowl of cereal, non wheat cereal, and with milk, and I was thinking it was the milk. All that time I was thinking it was the milk that was bringing on my heartburn, and I loved milk, and I didn't want to stop drinking it, and I was kind of depressed, sad, not depressed. I was sad that thinking that I had an allergy to milk, and milk was what was triggering my heartburn, when all that time it was actually the cereal. And now that I've discovered that, I just drink milk every day. And I do drink vitamin D milk. And at my age 55, I want to just consume as much calcium naturally as I can, because I am not on any HRT, hormone therapies for menopause. I'm just dealing with it naturally, and I'm okay with that. One of the other things that I also started was this nutrition logbook, and this is a food logbook that I got through Amazon. But you know what, you don't need to buy a nutrition logbook. You can just use any type of regular notebook. Just start off your entry every day with the date, your weight, your mood, how many hours you slept, and your intake of water. You start that off at the top, and then on the throughout the rest of that page, you just log your food and drink intakes, and anything else, everything that like comes in touch with your body, like your makeup, your skincare products, anything that kind of like, maybe that's a bit too extreme. But I did notice that certain lipsticks but you know what, shampoos, lipstick, toothpaste, personal hygiene, that's a whole different topic, but it does play a huge role if you are gluten intolerant. But I'm just gonna stick to food in today's vlog. I'll probably do a different vlog for those type of products in regards to going gluten free. So this is what I did. I was gifted like a regular kind of like a mindful journal, and it really wasn't something that I did all the time. What I really needed, the type of journal I really needed, was more of a food nutrition log book, or just a book that logged my nutrition. And because of this, I was able to pinpoint the types of food that triggered it, because I could look back daily. Because of this, a nutrition logbook or a notebook is just something so helpful, especially if you are experiencing certain health issues, heartburn, constipation, etc. Those are ways that you can kind of like evaluate and self-discover what are some of your food triggers. I'm going to try and not use my hands too much. I know that can get annoying. Okay, let's move on to the type of food items that I've since changed to and that I'm just going to continue to buy now that I've discovered my gluten intolerance. So one of my favorite food items is cereal. I especially love cereal at night. I love it with with cold milk. It is so good. And like I said, I'm glad that I can get back to drinking milk. But I did get Great Values rice. I did get this Walmart brand, Great Value Rice Squares, and this is gluten-free. Another gluten-free product that I got is Quaker Oats, and this is also gluten-free. I only found one flavor, maple and brown sugar, but I love this flavor. You know, with all your additional toppings, this is such a good breakfast option or throughout the day, even at night. So because I love crackers and cheese, I did come across great Walmart's brand again. It's a gluten-free cracker with sea salt multigrain, and this is so good. This reminds me of Trader Joe's, you know, those tiny round crackers that taste like sembe. They taste like sembe, but just like a milder version of sembe. So I'm just so glad I found this option. I cannot do without soy sauce, but regular Kikkoman soy sauce, which is what I grew up on, that is not gluten-free. That really gives me heartburn. And I love soy sauce on my rice or, eating it with a variety of foods and in my cooking. So I was just so glad to find this gluten-free Kikkoman soy sauce version. This was such a great discovery. And of course, I'm down to the last two items, but there are numerous other items, but I'm just going to share these for now. I did buy myself gluten-free, and this is from Franz, Oregon's local bakery that has been around for years and is family owned. Today, when I bought gluten-free bread, I chose Hawaiian, but there are multiple other options, and I'll probably go with a different flavor next time. And last but not least, I did open this. I also got this from Franz Bakery, but this is gluten-free, and it is Juanita's jalapeno chips, and these are so good. You don't need to dip these. The chips are so flavorful. Oh God, these are just really, really good tortilla chips. And they're just yummy. And all of these, they all taste so good. There's no difference and I'm just glad that I still get to eat cereal. I now get to drink as much milk as I can, knowing I'm not allergic to that. I get, to have soy sauce, which is something it's very hard for me to live without. And of course, my crackers and chips. I went from one of these in a period of like 2 weeks to probably just like two. Now, ever since I switched, I don't have to take these antacid pills anymore. And maybe throughout the whole week, I'll only have to end up taking 2 because of some type of food item or any type of product that I'm not aware of that contains gluten. But what a big difference. I went from this in a period of 2 to 3 weeks to just this in a period of 1 week when I discovered my gluten intolerance. So thank you for watching today's video.